If you've already seen the pre-lesson, the homework from yesterday, then you already know how to do addition, subtraction, and the video introduced multiplication. I want to review multiplication one more time because there's a few details that I want to add in, and then we're going to look at what the purpose of multiplication is in our context. So multiplication of two matrices looks just like multiplication with numbers. You've got two matrices and a multiplication symbol in the middle. One thing you have to do before you can actually multiply is check whether you can. One of the things the video addressed was that if the rows and the columns don't match up, then you can't actually multiply the matrices, and it's quite often that you can't do that operation. One way you can quickly check ahead of time before you set up the matrix multiplication is to check the dimensions of the two matrices. So here I have a 2 by 2 being multiplied to a 2 by 3. Remember, they're listed rows, then columns. What you want to check is whether the numbers in the middle are the same. If those two numbers are the same, then that means I can actually multiply them together. One additional bonus you get from doing this trick is that the numbers on the outside tell you the dimensions of the resulting matrix. However, if you set up the matrix multiplication the way the video showed, you're actually going to get that answer anyway. The technique that the video showed was to set up your matrices in this diagonal formation where the one that you started with in the matrix multiplication is on the left and the one that you're multiplying that to is above. That gives you some dimensions for your resulting matrix right here in the middle where they crisscross. So we have the two rows coming from the one on the left and the three columns coming from the one on the top. The number that goes right here is actually the result of multiplying the row that leads up to it and the column that crosses with that. And when you do matrix multiplication, you multiply the first digits and then add the product of the next two digits. So we're going to get 2 times 1, which is 2, plus 0. So that number right there where they cross is 2. I'm going to speed this up and go through all the numbers. Pause and try it out yourself if you'd like.